For the books you have read, what made them enjoyable?
What makes a book special to me or fun to read is it has to be fun, entertaining, spontaneous. It can't be boring. Like, I like books that have mysteries and such and such.
I think that for the books that I've read, what made them enjoyable was the fact that they had great characters, and you got to learn a lot about those characters as you read the book. The other thing that I like is that they build up an intensity so that you want to almost skip to the end.
Do you believe there is a lack of diversity in literature?
I think there is a lack of diversity in literature because all the books that we read in school are based off of old English times and old English men.
I do think that there is a lack of diversity in literature. Oftentimes on the cover of books you see white people or people not of other races, and I think that even in schools the books that we're assigned to read are founded mostly on white men or white history, and they lack cultural diversity.
Have you read a book about a person of color?
I have read a book about a person of color as the main character. It was actually my 10th grade English class. We read about Tyrell.
Do you think reading and writing are emphasized enough in school?
I think reading and writing should be emphasized more in school just because when it's not emphasized, students don't do it outside of school. I feel like if we were able to read and write more in school, then students will be able to enjoy it more and use it outside of school too.
In certain classes, students do have a lot of reading, but if you can't read, then you really are handicapped for almost anything that you want to do. So I think there probably ought to be more emphasis on reading. From a writing standpoint, these days everything is done in just small chunks, like on Twitter. You only have so many characters. People write in code abbreviations to the point they don't even know what the words are anymore. And so one of the things that I think is important for anyone to be able to do is to express themselves, not only verbally, but to be able to express themselves in writing. And if you don't have that opportunity to practice and build your writing skills, be able to think critically and then write out what your thoughts are, then you're really also going to be at a handicap in the future as well.
Has reading lost its value?
I believe that reading has lost its value because they feel like they could just watch the movie but not read the book.
How much do you value reading and writing?
Writing is very valuable to me because it is everything that I do. I read all the time in my free time, and I enjoy writing.
Reading, I very rarely read. I just read for whatever I need to for school, so I guess I don't really value it that much. But for writing, I try to learn how to write because I know that it's going to be necessary for college, for pretty much every class that you have to write papers and things like that.